My name is Sarah. I am 28 years old. I live in a small house alone. I work in a library. I love books. They are my friends. Every day feels the same. I wake up. I make tea. I sit near the window. I watch people walking. Life looks busy outside. But inside my home, it is always quiet. Sometimes too quiet. I have no husband. No children yet. Only myself. Still, I try to smile. I tell myself, life is not so bad. I clean the house. I water the plants. I cook simple food. One Saturday morning, I decided to clean my old room. It was full of boxes. The boxes were dusty. They had been there for years. I almost forgot about them. I opened the first box. It had old clothes. Memories of school days. The second box had letters. Birthday cards. Photos of my parents. I smiled at the photos. I missed my father. He died many years ago. I felt a little sad, but also warm inside. The photos brought back love. Then, under the papers, I saw something different. An envelope. It was brown and old. The edges were torn. The paper looked weak. My name was on it, written in soft handwriting. I knew that writing. It was my father's hand. He wrote this letter. But I never saw it before. My heart beat fast. Why was it hidden? Why did no one give it to me? I sat down on the floor. I held the letter. My hands were shaking. I wanted to open it. But I was scared. What if it hurt me? I looked at the envelope again. It felt heavy. Like it carried secrets. I closed my eyes. I whispered, "Should I read it?" A voice in my head said yes. Another voice said no. I felt lost. Finally, I took a deep breath. I opened the envelope slowly. And I began to read. The letter began with my name. "Dear Sarah," it said. "I hope you will read this one day." I felt tears already. It was my father's voice. His words felt alive. "I love you very much," he wrote. "You are my sunshine. You gave me hope." I smiled softly. But my heart felt heavy. Why hide these words? Then the letter changed. It said, "I must tell you a truth. A truth I could not say before." I held my breath. My hands shook more. "What truth?" "I am not the man you think," it said. "I have a secret from the past. Your mother knows." I felt cold inside. My eyes moved fast. I wanted answers. "I once loved another woman," he wrote. "She was kind and bright. But life pulled us apart. I married your mother later. But my heart was still broken. I tried to hide it. My eyes filled with tears. I felt shocked. My chest hurt. The letter went on. That woman had a baby. Her baby was you. I froze. The words burned my eyes. I read them again. Her baby was me. Did that mean? My mother was not my real mother. I dropped the paper. My breath was heavy. The room felt smaller. I picked it up again. I had to know more. I could not stop. He wrote, "Your real mother was sick. She could not raise you. So I married Anna, who cared for you." Anna. That was the only mother I ever knew. She raised me with love. But now everything felt broken. Was my life a lie? Was she hiding this from me? My heart filled with anger. Why didn't they tell me? Why keep this secret? Memories rushed back. I remembered times when Mom was distant. When she looked at me with strange eyes. I thought it was just her nature. But maybe she was hiding her pain. I remembered once asking, "Mom, do you love me?" She hugged me, but her eyes were wet. Now I understood. Her tears had another story. A hidden truth. I cried loudly. The room echoed with my voice. I felt lost. I wanted my father back. I wanted answers. But he was gone forever. The letter ended softly. "Sarah, forgive us. We wanted to protect you. Protect me." I felt betrayed. This was not protection. I closed my eyes. My head was full of questions. My past looked different now. I held the letter close. I whispered, "Who am I really?" I could not stay silent. I needed to know more. So I went to my mother. She was sitting in the kitchen, drinking tea. Her eyes looked tired. "Mom," I said slowly, "I found a letter. From Dad." She froze. Her hand stopped moving. The cup shook. "What letter?" she asked. Her voice was low. Her eyes looked away. I showed her the paper. She turned pale. She did not speak. "Is it true?" I cried. "Am I not your real daughter?" Tears filled my eyes. She tried to speak. Her lips trembled. "Yes, it is true." I felt broken. I shouted, "Why didn't you tell me?" My voice was sharp. She covered her face. She whispered, "I was afraid to lose you." Her words cut me. Lose me. She already lost my trust. "I loved you as my own," she said. "Every day, every night. I gave you everything." Her tears fell. I wanted to believe her. But my heart was full of pain. Silence filled the room. The clock ticked loudly. I could not breathe. Finally, I stood up. I walked away. I needed space. I went to my friend Anna. She always listened. She opened the door with a smile. But when she saw my face, her smile faded. What happened, Sarah? I told her everything. From the letter to my mother's words. She hugged me tightly. She said, "You are still Sarah. You are still you." Her words warmed me. But the storm in my heart stayed. I felt heavy. That night, I sat alone. The letter on my lap. The house was quiet. I looked at the stars outside. I thought of my father. His smile. His voice. He wanted to protect me. Even if it was with silence. Maybe he loved me too much. I thought of my mother. Her tears in the kitchen. Her fear of losing me. For the first time, I saw her pain. She was also a victim of the truth. Slowly, my anger softened. I still hurt. But I also understood. I held the letter close. I whispered, "I forgive you, Dad. I forgive you, Mom." My heart felt lighter. Not healed yet, but ready to heal. I learned something that night. Sometimes secrets hurt, but truth makes us stronger. Sometimes one letter can change everything, but it can also give us the strength to start again. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more English learning stories.